Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are we all? It's Robin and John. Pete's behind the camera. Say hello, Pete.
Hello, Pete. Glad to say that.
And tonight I am playing. What am I playing? The Dread Pageant.
Oh, well done.
And I've already feel like I've screwed this up, but never mind. John, you're obviously playing the Ravagers.
I'm playing the Ravagers. Because I want to play the Headsman, but you stole the card, so I can't
That's
play.
not quite how it happened, is it, John? That's not quite how it happened. We are playing on this new board that we got made out of neoprene, and it's nicely stitched on the edge. So this, let us know what you think, and yeah, it's just a slightly more tactile experience.
Yeah.
John always comes to the studio for tactile
Oh,
experience.
God. It's not shiny.
No,
shiny.
it's not shiny.
But shiny and new at the same time.
So I won. No, you won the roll off and placed the board.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I placed the objectives.
Yep.
Or started placing the objectives. I placed more than you. And yeah, this is a very much experimental, never been used deck. This Dread Pageant deck, and you've barely played, so it's going to be.
Yeah, mine's experimental.
It's going to be interesting. Interesting how it goes.
Both on by our Patreon supporters for the Dread Pageant. I think we've got a few more that we're going to have to play another game of at some point, Robin, to play some of the ones that were voted on.
Yes,
Ooh,
yeah, absolutely.
exciting.
Yeah.
We've got El Grindcore in the house.
Hello, El Grindcore.
March of Time.
March of Time, feeling old again.
And Martin Ives.
Hello, Martin.
The man Martin. Right, so we need to roll off.
Do you want to show your cards off?
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you want to do that first?
With our new,
New green screen.
the green screen is back, people.
I did like the green screen.
This is on demand from Robin.
Does that actually work? Does that work?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
What are we doing first? Are we doing objectives or power cards?
I did power cards first with them.
Power cards.
You can always line them up across the top if you want.
Yeah, I wondered that. Is that better to do that?
Yeah.
Just so people can say.
I just thought with them being bigger, it probably didn't matter so much.
They're not at the minute.
Ah, okay.
I think they're probably a little bit smaller.
Ah, okay. Sorry about
It
that.
doesn't really
Sorry about that, people. So I'm just looking at John's cards. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
very
cheating.
interesting. So you are playing Cataclysm.
Cataclysm.
Okay.
Yep. And do I need to say the other bit as well?
I think actually, technically, you do now in tournaments at least.
And Cataclysm and Emberstone.
Okay, interesting. And I am playing Rack and Ruin with Blazing Saddle.
So very different then.
Yeah.
So you're going to try and hurt me, and I'm going to go whatever, basically.
I am going to try and hurt you. That's correct.
And you inspire if.
I inspire if all friendly fighters are damaged, or if there are more damaged fighters than there are undamaged fighters.
So if 5 fighters are damaged, or all of your fighters are damaged.
Yeah, or unless people die, and then.
Right.
Then
So
it
if I
changes.
don't attack you, you don't inspire for a bit.
Well,
Works.
in theory, yeah.
Unless he's got things to damage himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to go through your abilities, Robin, quickly?
Okay, they're all one shot, I think. Cruel Pangs, use this in a power step, pick a fighter holding a treasure token, inflict 1 damage on them. Swift Desire, use this in a power step, push each damaged friendly fighter 1 hex. You can only use this ability once per game. Drown in Pain, use this in a power step, give each damaged friendly fighter a guard token, and again I can only use that once per game. And Gross Hubris, use this immediately after making an attack roll for a damaged friendly fighter. If that roll contains no successes, I can re-roll any attack dice in that roll. And again, I can only use that once per game. What have you got over there, John? How do you inspire?
So I inspire after the last action step of the battle round if 2 or more treasure tokens are desecrated, and I desecrate them in the end phase by basically be standing on them.
Be standing, right.
And
okay.
you can undesecrate them if you flip them.
Okay.
So that's quite fun. Yeah, so I can also desecrate them immediately after an enemy fighter is slain if the attacker or target was holding a treasure token.
Okay.
So that's quite useful as well. So I don't even have to wait until the end phase. There. My 3 abilities are Dark Approval. Use this in a power step. Draw 1 power card for each desecrated treasure token. You can only use it once per game. Eye of the God. I can pick one of 2 things. Either I gain +1 save if I'm on a treasure token, or I can, if the enemy fighter is holding a treasure token, I can get +1 dice for the attack, which is quite fun. Again, used once per game. And finally, I've got Ravaging Advance. And this is using a power step, pick a friendly fighter, push a friendly fighter, number of hexes equal to the number of desecrated treasure tokens. So
Okay.
got to desecrate some stuff.
Ooh, desecration.
Yeah. But, oh, that push, I must end on a treasure token or adjacent to an enemy fighter.
Okay.
But there we go.
Okay. So, shall we roll to see who goes
Yep.
first? A double support. I've rolled lots of double supports today.
I rolled a shield.
I think that means you take it.
Yeah, they're the same as hammers, aren't they?
Yeah, you rolled the wrong dice.
Oh, you rolled
I
the
did
wrong
roll the
dice.
wrong
Yeah,
dice. I
shields
suddenly
are-
realised
Right,
that it
yes.
rolled.
Shield to hammers.
Yeah.
Shield to hammers, that's fine.
Um,
In my mind, I just made that leap.
yeah. Now, do I want to go first or second? Oh, you get a card anyway, don't you?
Oh, we do, yes,
It's
thank you.
cheap, isn't it?
Thank you. There it is. There's the cheap. There's the card.
Yeah.
That's going to be useful.
You can go first.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god. Much easier to manage these games once.
Do I want you to go first? Oh,
You said it now.
yeah.
There's no
I don't
legal
mind.
hexes for you to run through this time, Robin. Though.
Do a little.
You can't run through any lethals to wound your fighters.
Okay, that is true. That is true.
I suspect you've got other ways.
I might.
Everybody at home, who are you wanting to win tonight? Is it?
Am I going first or are you going first?
Oh, no, you can go first.
Okay,
I've
go
already said
first.
it.
Okay, all right.
Even though I'm not sure that's the right idea. But
Okay.
let's do it anyway.
Let's look at my cards.
Oh,
Adamil has a very simple question. What's that coming over the hill?
it's a monster.
Is it a monster?
Could be.
It's a monster.
So I can't,
Slate like
can't reach you with any of my fighters. It's a bit annoying.
Or even Hardzu.
No, I put him in the back.
Hadzu put him closer. He might do.
Yeah, if I put him there, I would have been able to. But I didn't put him there so that I could shoot whoever was standing on this objective.
No, no one's standing.
No, there's nobody standing on it.
Ah.
Ah, I
It's
see.
a hex mat.
I see. So it's all a bit cagey, isn't it?
Well, not really. I haven't moved yet.
No.
Cages in the other warband.
I'm going to.
I think that's my least favourite warband now.
Black powder.
Yeah.
You need to buff.
I used them and they're just soft.
Yeah.
It's too soft. The little guys died just too easily.
Yeah, the little guys either need more wounds or more defence dice.
They need more wounds. They need one more wound each. So they can't just be one shot by everybody.
I think the bird and the monkey should be like 3 dodge to start and 2 dodge to start and go up to 3 dodge when inspired. Because then they'd be harder to kill. Mark McDowell's in the house. Hello, Mark.
I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to put Glissette on guard.
Oh,
You really have got nothing. You've got no idea what you want to do.
No. And in the power step, I'm going to play Fault Lines. Pick an undamaged enemy fighter, inflict 1 damage on that fighter. Then you can pick a fighter and inflict 1 damage on that fighter too. So I'm going to pick old. Is that Cragen?
Craig.
Our Craig. I'm going to pick our Craig there.
Oh, it's a bit out of order.
God.
And then you can pick one of mine and damage them.
I think we will harm Hazu.
Hadzu has been harmed, and then I'm going to score
Of course you are.
unsafe ground. Score this immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter in an edge hex.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you're the underdog, it can be 1 away from the edge hex, but it's not. So
Very good. That was pretty easy, wasn't it?
it was.
On to Robin.
Okay.
Don't forget to add your glory on Robin.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay. So is that that one?
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. I will forget. You might as well have just kept the iPad, and I get a new card as well, don't I?
I figure eventually I'll beat
that
you
one.
into remembering it.
Okay.
Because I don't even have to change the screen now when you want to show your new card. It just shows up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Green
Okay.
screen saves so much hassle. And I know some people aren't a massive fan, but hopefully people watching are.
Massive fans.
Brother
I
Bear's
am.
hoping to see a
I
Jaws
like
Vixen match. Sorry, Brother Bear, we will try and get the Jaws back on soon, though.
Oh. Right then. Anything from you?
Well, I've played, so it's up to you.
Nothing from me.
And then I have nothing.
My first then? Okay. Craig is going to charge. 1, 2, 3 to there.
Okay.
I've got one of these. Now I want to play the extra mile. Play this immediately after a friendly fighter moves.
Yep.
Push that fighter 1 hex. The push must end on a feature token.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Go for it.
Yep.
Go for it.
And then I'm going to have at Hadzu. Swords.
Like
Whoa!
Don't get crit count.
Okay.
Ting, ting.
Pow.
So, I can't do anything about that.
Going to chop him up then, going to slice him to bits.
Is that two?
That is 2 damage from
Okay.
Craig.
Okay, so yeah, so I am dead.
I like it.
Yeah.
How many bounty do I get for that?
1.
A whole 1.
A whole
That's
1.
very exciting. But I do score Sally 4th. No, I don't.
Okay, excellent.
Can't read.
Don't keep glory.
I've got my glory. I've got a whole 1. Ping.
A whole 1.
Yeah.
Right.
However, I did, immediately after an enemy fighter is slain, if the attacker or the target was holding a treasure token, I can desecrate it.
Nice.
Desecrated.
Nicely done.
This is mine.
Right.
Watch me.
Hadzu's all over the objective now.
He's desecrated. He's desecrated himself.
Yep.
Desiccated. Good dryer.
Desiccated Hadzu. Okay.
Got to look at you now with... Oh, he's proper old-fashioned Chaos Warrior, this guy, isn't he?
He is. I
Craig.
do like that model.
It's
So how many
like
wounds has he
Hero
got?
Quest.
4?
4.
Okay.
Adam says he saw someone on eBay, printed out the free PDFs on A4 paper, cut them out, put them in sleeves and flogged them for 35 quid each.
Each?
It's a lot of cards, isn't it? 35
Each?
quid card.
Yeah.
What, for the whole...
My power phase, I'm going to play a healing potion.
Boo.
Okay. Nicely done. So you're back up to 4.
The 35 quid, unless he means per warband, because that'd be taking mickles.
Yeah.
Oh, for a set. That's not too bad, then.
Oh, I see. Okay.
35 quid each, I think that's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right. Oh, he says it's a cheapo print. Yeah, what's the point that way?
Okay.
You're basically paying for cards for the sleeves.
Okay. So I don't have anything else in the power step, I don't think.
Neither do I.
And for my second, I would charge with Vasilek. 1, 2, 3 to there.
Oh, how do I do with Cataclysm, by the way?
It's when you die, you get 1, and then it's the number of objectives I'm not standing on. I think
so
at the
it's
end.
just on 1 at the moment, isn't it? He's charging there.
Yeah.
No, that's exciting, isn't it?
So
Well,
I'm going to play, before I do that actually, sorry I meant to do it before. Oh no, when I pick a melee, I'm going to play Twist the Knife to give it Grievous.
Ah, okay. It's like that. Good job I played that healing potion.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're going to miss it anyway.
Probably, yeah.
Fine.
So it's 2 hammers, 3 damage.
Oh, hold on a second. Let's have a look. Use this immediately after a friendly fighter holding a treasure token is picked to the target,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I could use it
You
now.
could, yeah. I would do when I've got waste my Twisted Knife.
Yep, I'm going to use that.
I'm not sure on the ordering there whether they.
It says-
Mine is pick the melee weapon.
Yeah, I can't remember if you pick melee weapon before you pick fight target.
I don't know actually. Yeah,
No, sorry.
I don't know. I got a hammer. I mean a crit.
I got a crit.
I got a crit.
I got some of them now.
Let's get edge crits on.
Wow.
4 crits to jump.
Okay, so
He's doing all my crits.
I'm gonna
for
say.
that
yeah.
Craig's not interested in that.
I've got nothing else to do.
So I might as well go home.
Yeah, it feels like that at the moment. I know how you feel now, Pete.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Robin's like, no, my opponent doesn't do this.
Yeah, that's not how it's meant to work. Right, so I've got no power.
You have no power here.
Oh, I've scored Sally 4th
Okay.
because I hold a treasure token. I'm a friendly fighter with a charge token on a treasure token in enemy territory. That's all very exciting.
Thank you, Magic Glory count on.
Yep.
Robin is the underdog.
I am.
Okay. My second.
Yield.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Just going to move on there.
Okay.
Do I want to move with him? Yes, I want to move with Razek.
Power step.
Nothing from me.
I'm going to put great strength.
Oh, yeah, sorry. One thing from me. Desecrate.
Oh yeah. I'm going to put great strength onto Slake Slash.
Do you desecrate after your action step or after the turn?
You can use this ability once per power step.
Oh, right.
Pick a treasure token held by a friendly fighter. That treasure token is desecrated until it is flipped.
So you could desecrate one, and then you could also delve one if you wanted.
Yeah, but then you'd... Yeah.
You'd have to delve it back to desecrate it.
Yeah, it's not...
So, yeah, it's not
I'm not really.
probably not-
I'm not really into delving them at the moment. Maybe later. That becomes useful later, but at the moment.
Okay.
Robin is wandering.
Okay, yeah, I have put great strength on him. I'm not doing anything else at the moment.
Great strength on Slake Slash.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting, isn't it? I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Razek.
And Razek is. Right, okay. Okay. Anything else?
Not for now, thank you very much.
So for my third, I shall go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So it's 3 swords, 3 damage. Okay, 1 sword and 1 single assist,
Okay.
and that's an all different roll. So I've also scored Branching Fate,
Ooh.
but I'm the underdog, so I only need to do 2 dice. But anyway.
Right, so I need a crit basically to reduce the damage. That's all I can get. Isn't
Okay.
it?
Yes.
There you go.
Jesus.
Wow.
So we'll do 2 glory.
2, 1. Oh, well, I'm up to 2.
That's 2 damage then,
Yeah.
and you can't push me either, can you?
No, so you're on 2.
I stand fast.
Wow.
Come on.
Shove your new card robber in.
So when do you need to be?
Sorry.
I know what I'm trying to say. If you, what was your if at the end of the action step, if they
After the last action step
if
in the
they are
background.
if they are desecrated.
Yeah, if there are 2 or more desecrated
Okay.
tokens.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. I really didn't need that. Right. Okay. Power step. I don't have anything.
You don't have anything.
No.
Okay, I don't have anything either. So I'm going to go for my third. Just move to that.
Okay.
Power step. Desecrate.
Desecration.
It's if you kill me, isn't it? The Cataclysm.
Yeah.
The first time you lose a
Yeah.
fighter. Is it yes, the first time you lose a fighter, isn't it?
First time he loses a friendly fighter in a round.
Yeah, it's not ideal for more elite warbands, that part of it. Okay.
Brother Bear asked, do you still gain glory for holding a treasure token if it's desecrated?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, if the card says you can, it's just desecrated. That's what it says.
It's
Yeah.
still a treasure token. It's just,
Yeah, they got rid of all that nonsense. So
Yeah.
because it used to be painful.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with it. Well, why would I do it then?
Nice.
Okay, so
you
my,
could
is it
go
my
into
final?
French as well.
My final.
Hmm.
Robin's at the harumphing stage already.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Stupid game. Stupid game. Okay, I am not paying anything in the power step. And for my fourth, I will attack here with Gladiator. To range 2 attacks, only 1 damage. Right, there's no successes there. So if it
No,
contains...
you do. You get a double success.
Oh yeah, right. Yes, sorry. Yes, I do get a success.
So I
You'll
get
probably just roll a
one.
crit.
I intend to. This is my plan.
Okay. If you
I was
only roll crits, it will make it very
I
difficult.
have watched you play many times. And I realise that if you just roll crits,
Rolling crits is...
it's dead
is-
easy.
yeah.
So this is my plan.
Secret.
There you go. No.
Ah, it's worth a shot.
So that's 1 damage.
Ow.
And in the power step, I'm going to use Cruel Pangs to do another one.
Did you not want to drive back?
No,
Space, you
because I
want
can't. Cruel Pangs doesn't work otherwise.
Oh, he's dead. That's not very nice, is it?
Good reason not to. Then.
Yes.
Glory for Robin.
2.
2 glory.
Don't forget your counter.
My final one, yeah.
Actually, no. I'm going to... Oh, do I want to do that?
And what was it you killed him with?
Cruel pangs.
Cruel
Can you do it on
Pangs.
someone who's...
Vulnerable.
Pick a fighter holding a treasure token. Inflict 1 damage on that fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, very much can.
That's a nasty
Yeah.
one, that.
No.
Yeah, it is. If I couldn't, I'd have done it before I made the attack. But yeah. Okay.
Is that from the Wacky Wooing deck?
That's their ability.
Oh, I see.
That is
Right.
their ability.
I thought it was one of the cards.
No.
Because normally it's...
Yeah. No, that is an ability.
That's nice that gels very nicely.
Yeah. I'm not really getting close to it. Inspiring, however, because my only injured fighter is dead, and his only injured fighter is dead. So that hasn't worked out that well in that respect.
Now you've only got to injure 3
Yes.
fires.
Yes. So if they're all or if there are more damaged fighters than undamaged fighters, yes. So I've got 4, but yeah. Okay, I don't have anything in the power step. Or do I? Because no, you've only moved there, haven't you? You're not going to move again onto that objective, surely. So he might. If he does, he does. Right. Okay. I'm not going to do anything.
We'll go with which one?
My final go then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We'll just charge to... So do I want two hammers or 3 swords?
Statistically, 2 hammers is better.
Yeah, but 3 successes is better, but 2 hammers
Yeah.
is better in this case because it's against a guard fighter. So we'll just go 2 to the the charge. Don't need to do anything else. Actually, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm going to move to there. I'm going to move to there, and in my power step, I am going to use my Ravaging Advance to move on to that objective.
Okay.
And over to you.
So you're just moving. Okay. Sorry. And that was your power step.
Yeah, I use that in my power step.
Okay. I'm just going to play sidestep. Go to there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I don't have anything else unless you do.
And I'm going to desecrate that.
Desecration. So you can undesecrate by just flipping it.
Yeah, you have to sit on and yeah. Nothing from me.
Nothing else for me.
Okay, end phase then.
Okay, I have scored keep chopping because I made 3 attacks. I've scored go all out because 5 or more fighters have move or charge tokens, and I scored alone in the dark because nobody's standing next to each other.
Okay.
So that's 4.
4. I'm going to advance my Cataclysm tracker.
Pete, I've got to add 4 to 4 and we'll get to 8.
So I'm advancing my Cataclysm tracker, yeah?
Cataclysm, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Cataclysm.
one for every
Yeah, this is all 5. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm
Oh.
on to the 6th thing then, yeah?
I think that puts you into the second
It does
step.
put me into the second step. Okay.
I'm going to keep both of these.
Okay. So I score Spread Havoc for 2,
Nice.
Set Explosives for 2, Iron Grasp for 2.
Ooh.
So 6.
Crikey.
That was a good end phases there for both of us.
Okay. And I inspire.
Yeah.
Slippy's on. Hello, Slippy.
Hello, Harry.
I don't inspire. I am uninspired.
How uninspiring.
I'm
I'm
not.
going to need to press the middle button to put the tan counter on one.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I'm not finished yet. I'm going to play. Oh, who do we want this on? Keen Eye on Kagra. Oh, I need to get a load of debris counters, don't I?
Glory.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm up to 8.
So you're both up to 8 there.
Yeah, I'm both up to 8. Yeah.
Be late.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Despite
1, 2,
the
3.
landslide of crits.
Yeah.
5 to 1.
Yeah, I'm not inspired, which is sad.
Keep that.
Do you only inspire at the end of the round?
No, after an action step.
Okay,
So there's still hope.
yeah, especially if you get the right cards out.
Yes. Yes, I possibly. Well, it would have been nice not to have had to use Call Pangs to kill somebody.
Slippy says that's like a V1 version of for scoring, isn't it? I guess it's because both of you had things that you were going for that didn't directly oppose each other, so you could both just get on with scoring whatever you wanted to,
Yeah.
and slap each other a bit in the middle every now and then.
Right then.
I'm going to show you cards off.
Oh, that one was yours.
It actually works if they're flatter rather than up at the edge, I realised after the first one.
No. Okay.
Can you show your objectives off, Robin?
I did.
Okay, sorry, I missed that. Slippy asked what the decks, he missed that at the start.
Rack and Ruin and Blazing Saddles.
What have you got, John? You've got the Sentinels.
Cataclysm and Emberstone Sentinels.
That's a solid pairing, that one.
Yeah, didn't work very well with me for the Grimwatch, I have to say. But yeah, I think that is a good pairing.
Wasn't that up against my Gardeners?
Yes,
I think I had a good
you did.
counter punch for that.
You did, and I just kept missing.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Whoops, there's Razak.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Razak's better now.
be fair, Robin, you had a bad feeling in the first round and it's a tie. So.
Yeah, you scored 8 glories, so you shouldn't be that upset about it.
No, that's true. It went better than I thought.
Right, time to do some work on these guys, I think.
I would like to be closer to inspiring.
Round 2.
Okay.
So there's no underdog.
Hammer.
Right in the middle.
Hammer.
Right in the middle.
Hammer.
Right in the middle.
Single assist.
Right
That's
at the bottom.
right at the bottom. Bottom.
In the bottom. I say.
Right, better read my cards.
Hmm.
Those things where you think the game's going really fast. You're like, oh, we're at the end of the first round. Then suddenly you're like, oh no, there's so much more thinking to be done now.
Yeah.
It slows right down. It's like bullet time, but really crap.
Yeah.
Bullet time.
Bullet time.
Right. Oh, okay. I'll just remember what I have to do. That's it. Read the cards, Robin. Read the cards.
Read the cards.
Okay. So, for my, I will go first. You get a card. Did you take that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Show it off. And where the people at home might find that the cards are now a little bit less readable, so sorry about that. Not a lot we can do, but in our battle reports, when we record and edit those, they will obviously go in as they have done before.
So I'm going to charge the Glissette. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
She is the best a man can get.
Exactly.
Oh, we could do that. That's quite funny.
2 swords.
Okay.
1 crit.
Crit count.
2 shields. No.
Or crit count. And I also score get stuck in.
1 damage, yeah?
Yeah, 1 damage because you're in enemy territory.
Yeah.
Draw a new one.
Power phase?
Oh, sorry, I had something to do. Hang on, let me just read this. Yeah, I will push you back. And
Right in.
will I?
We don't know.
Let me just read my cards.
Hopefully people at home can see the
Actually, I'm not going to push you back.
Not going to push me back and stand there, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, people watching can see the board and what it looks like. What's your opinion of the board, Robin? John?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Nice and tactile. If you roll dice on it as well,
It's not just that though. It's I mean, the cardboards are nice, but I don't know. This feels nicer.
it does.
Yeah.
Mind you, it
Nicer.
costs like 50 quid, so
Yeah.
it should feel nicer at home
should
than the
feel-
board.
Yeah.
And I actually, in the past, if I am going to do something, I'm going to use Drown in Pain. Oh no, I see.
okay.
No, I can't actually use that yet, so I won't.
Right. Yeah. Didn't. Anything from you then?
Robin,
No.
still
No.
Okay. I'm going to use Dark Approval and draw 4 cards.
Wow. Oh, because
Wowza.
you're on.
4. Yeah.
You've got 4 desecrated tokens. Wow, that's pretty good.
4. Which is why I went for the move last turn and
okay.
to get the 4th one. I
I
thought,
was
well,
really glad you did because you let me score and roll in the dark.
but equally,
I had.
I was worried you were going to take that one and then
Okay.
start being a
Right.
problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I should put these extra cards for people to see.
4 extra cards. That's
Yeah,
just
that's quite dirty.
gnarly.
Yeah.
I think what we have to do is we need to put the cards in the dead centre and then
Right,
on top
okay.
of each other because then
Okay,
the light doesn't shine off them as much.
right. That's what I did first.
Adam asks, will the map ever go flat? I think it will.
Yeah, well, it's kind of going.
I think it will.
That slightly bobbly edge is the rounded edge, the way they rolled it up. So I think if you roll it up the other way, that'll help flatten
Okay.
it out.
Yeah.
A cool
Plus
iron, maybe.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
But I think it's going to last longer than the boards because the boards already start to. It doesn't take much of those boards to start looking a bit ratty on some of the edges, which is a little bit of a shame.
Anything from you, Robin?
No.
Okay, I'm going to play. I've got 8, 4 out. I'm going to play Agile on Kagra.
Yeah, Charles Hill says GW missed an opportunity to make money by not offering deluxe mat. I think so.
Yeah, I think they had. Yeah.
No,
It's not like they haven't done it before with some neoprene stuff.
Yeah, they
No, I
certainly.
would have thought they could even. I mean, I know they don't, but they could even like license it to Deep Cut or something. And just get them to make it officially.
Yeah.
People would buy loads.
Yeah.
I know that's not the way they work.
No.
But they could.
Not the way.
But
they license other stuff. I mean, they license.
Yeah.
I mean, all sorts of other things.
Their entire IP.
Yeah, exactly. All sorts of other things. Yeah.
All they've got to do is say, here's an image.
Yeah.
If you print it out, you've got to have all of these logos and stuff on your website, and
Yeah.
you've got to give us X amount of it.
Exactly. Yeah. And people would buy loads. And they would never have the supply issue that they had with that.
Yeah, because somebody else got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, Urban Mats might then just not be able to cope.
No.
We've got 10,000 orders to do. We only do 20 a month. There's something very satisfying about taking a deck of cards directly out of the box from GW and sticking it straight to sleeves. Oxygen shall never touch your surface, little card.
Are you waiting for me?
Yes.
Because I'm waiting for you. So.
Oh, right. Well, I played Agile, so I'm
so
waiting
you're
for
right.
you.
No, I've got nothing to do.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to charge.
Oh, Kel surprise.
And I'm going to go...
Charge, is all we ever get.
Let's move that to there a minute. We'll go 1, 2, 3
Okay.
to there. I'm going to hit Gladiator. So it's 2 hammers, 3 hammers,
Wow.
because I've now got Keen Eye. And he has...
And you can re-roll one as well.
No, I can't
Oh, that's
re-roll
okay.
one of the attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just got 3 dice, 3 hammers
Okay.
basically.
Okay. I thought the. Okay. Is it agile defense?
Yeah, so 1 crit.
Quick count.
1 crit.
1 crit.
Crit each.
Crit each. Yeah, it did go up.
You
It did
can
go up.
push him back.
Oh, yes, you can push me.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay when you press the button for it to update on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to. I might just leave you to stand there. Could be quite fun.
I'm sure to everyone watching if they can hear me coughing away in the background.
Okay. And I'm going to play Utter Conviction on Zarsha.
What does that do?
She's now got a save characteristic of 2.
Okay.
2 dodge.
I don't think I've got anything to do. So no, I've got nothing to do. Anything for you?
Yeah, I'm going to play Settle In on.
Actually, yeah, I have got something to do.
I'm going to play Settle In on Zarsha. Go on guard.
Oh wow, okay, so she's now rolling lots of things.
All of the things.
All of the things. That's irritating in the extreme. Okay, I don't have anything.
Okay.
For my second, I'm going to charge with Slate Clash. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just limbering up to go after Zarsha, and you've made her very undesirable.
That's what I thought.
So, 3 swords, 2 damage.
Who are we after? Kagura.
No.
Kagura.
Sorry?
Kagura.
Oh, it is Kagura, sorry, yes. I've wounded that one, haven't I?
1 sword.
1 sword.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted.
2 shields.
That's not what you wanted. Oh, you do get
two.
support though.
Yeah,
Do
save
get
on
single
that.
support.
And I get a reroll anyway, but that's enough.
Okay, would you want to reroll?
I'll
Because I can
reroll in
push
case I
you.
get a crit. No, I don't, but I get 2 shields.
So now I can't push you.
So that's okay.
Yells.
Not for Robin.
Oh, that's a bit annoying. I say a bit annoying, that's a lot annoying. Okay, so I'm going to play Illusory Fighter and bring // back to there.
Okay.
Like // I choose you.
And then I have nothing else.
What am I going to do?
One thing you want to sleep.
Must be your second, surely.
No, I'm about to do my second.
Okay.
That was the first
Oh,
one.
I see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I just
Okay.
realised I hadn't
Yeah,
changed
no,
that.
sorry.
So
Okay.
that's quite fun. I could do that. Quite like that idea.
Annabelle says he advocates for plastic cards and a cardboard miniature on a wooden board. I suggested neoprene cards.
I see.
Or maybe app-based cards.
Plaster of Paris cards. Smash, smash, smash. Oh, I've not got any cards
All
left.
on an iPad.
Use this on
All
me.
on an iPad in front of you.
Okay.
He's got a charge, yeah?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Got a charge.
Not got a charge.
Not got a charge. We'll charge in, then charge out, and be able to attack again.
Shake it all about.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. I realise that's the plan. And he's got nothing extra on it
No,
at the moment.
I've drawn no upgrades.
At the moment.
Or very few upgrades.
Okay. I want Razik to have a better range, but he hasn't got a range, so that's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Bloody razzle.
Right, charge my second then.
Mhm.
Razik's going to charge to there.
Okay.
Whack.
Gonna quack. Quack.
Yeah. 2 hammers. 1 hammer with cleave.
One hammer with cleave.
Yeah.
On
No, it
Crusade.
doesn't matter, yeah, on Gladiator.
One shield, which is no use to me. So how much damage?
2
is that?
damage.
2 damage.
2
Okay.
damage.
If he's not dead, you can push him.
I'm not dead. Razik can push you into there.
Okay, that staggers her.
Yeah.
Oh dear, it's not going very well.
Okay. My power phase.
It's 2 fighters, 3 fighters are injured. I just
Okay.
need to get one more fighter injured.
I'm going to put Driven by Pain onto Kagra.
Next thing you have to have more, Rob.
Yeah, there's 3. Oh no, Hansen's dead. Sorry, my bad. I'll take that off.
Driven by Pain onto Kagra.
Okay.
Just been sitting having a lovely time sleepwalking all my cards. Very therapeutic. What's everybody else doing out there whilst they watch this game? The score is 8 all.
Score is 8 all.
8
6
all,
Chris
yeah.
to 3.
Oh no, I've got 9 now. Sorry. I did score. I scored an objective.
Oh yeah.
I'm underdogs. Oh no!
Sorry about
The underdog.
that. Right, I will. My third charge. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sorry. I haven't finished the
Sorry. Wait a
power
minute.
step.
Oh, sorry. I thought you finished.
No.
Was he there? No,
yeah, you're
there.
there.
There. Sorry.
Have you got anything? You
No.
haven't got anything else, I'm assuming.
Oh, well, it depends what you play, but no, I haven't got anything else.
Sidestep.
Okay. Interesting.
Now, over to you again.
Probably going to regret this. So it's my third, isn't it? I'm going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Okay.
And I will attack He hasn't got damage, has he? Yes, he has.
Hold on a second.
He has got damage.
That's all good.
He has got. He is the damage one, isn't he?
He is the damage
attack
one.
Kagra.
Okay.
So it's 2 hammers, 2 damage.
Great hammer.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Go.
I've got 2 shields and a reroll.
Oh yeah.
So 1 shield,
Oh, he's keeping the suspense.
2 shields.
2 shields. I did get a crit.
Yep.
So I will push you back. And I will play Deadly Traps. Play this immediately after a friendly fighter's drawn attack. If the target is not vulnerable and was driven back, inflict 1 damage on the target.
And you can follow up because you had rolled more for crit.
Oh yeah. Do I want to?
That I can't tell you.
No, I don't think I do. Because that will put me right in the block hole, as it were. So I will not. I will not. I will not.
I shall not.
No.
Oh, I've got 3 extra red sleeves from that first box. Lovely.
Oh, hang on a minute. Do I score this? Score this immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or more fighters are damaged. So there are now 3 fighters damaged. Does that mean score this immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or more fighters are damaged? So,
Yeah,
so I do score
you
that.
should score that.
Because I was thinking I had to already
covered,
have
isn't it?
3, but I think
No, everything's covered.
yeah. When the third one is there, so I've scored bloodied and bruised. That's actually slightly better.
4 damage.
Score this immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or more fighters are damaged.
No, I don't think so because there weren't 3 damaged when you inflicted the damage. If you inflict damage when.
Sorry, can I read it?
Damaged.
If that's
I
okay.
think they have to be damaged.
Score this immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or more fighters are damaged.
Yeah. So is it after?
Inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or... Yeah, it is.
I think you've got to have.
You've got to have 3 and then you inflict
And then
damage
you
again.
inflict- Okay,
Yeah.
I won't score that just
How'd
yet.
you get rid of it? How'd you get this down to 8?
I'm on 9. I'm on 9. I'm on 9.
I was on 9,
I'm
okay.
I'm on 9.
Oof.
If you press and hold, it'll go back down.
Okay.
So.
Right, but I am on 9.
See, Adam L says he would. He says he wouldn't read that as after, so he agrees with us.
Yeah. After your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if... that's how I was playing it. And I suddenly read it out and I thought, oh, hang on a minute.
Do I score it though? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is double-sided. People are asking about the playback. It is double-sided. We can't show you the other side right now, though, but we'll show you.
It's weird. It is weird. Score this immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or more fighters are damaged. I suppose it's... Yeah, but there are now 3 fighters, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't mind because that's how I did.
Yeah.
I never read it that way until I read it out loud for the camera, if you see what I mean. And I thought, well, hang on a minute, there are 3 fighters damaged, and I have just scored somebody.
It should be like if 3 are damaged and you damage a fighter.
Yes.
But that says you damage a fighter and 3 are damaged. I suspect it's you have to have 3 already damaged when you damage. The
That's
fighter.
what I think it would be, and that's how I was playing it. So until I read it out, tried to read it out loud. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Tia says they should state if 3 damage fight and then you damage a fighter.
Yeah.
Because putting it after is too easy to confuse.
Yeah. I might try. I might. If I remember, I might email the rules team.
The FAQ people. Unless there's anybody here from Worlds who knows or knows something.
That wasn't in Worlds because
No, it
that's
wasn't.
that's a rack and that's a
Or is that Iraqi
that's a
Ruin?
Racky Ruin. Yeah, so
they
it wasn't
didn't
in
have
Worlds.
Iraqi Ruin, did they?
No,
No,
they
they
did.
did. They did because they had.
Oh no, they did have the cards. It was the decks
I
that
just
didn't
don't think
have.
anybody used it.
No. Yeah, because it's
Everyone's
shit.
like, that's not drum. Drum.
Sorry, John. I don't have anything else.
See, Adam L agrees with your other way of interpreting it. 2 are damaged and then you damage 1 more.
Yeah.
And 3 are damaged.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a much better card that way, obviously, because you have to damage 1 less person.
Yes. You've got to have 3 damage in the end rather than 4 damage in the end.
But I have nothing else, John.
It kind of makes sense. It's like after you damage someone, 3 people are damaged.
Yeah, exactly. After your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter, if 3 or more fighters are damaged.
My third?
And it is after.
It does say after. So yeah, actually, I think you're right, Robin. I think you should score that. Do you?
Go for it. It doesn't really matter, I don't think.
No, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
If he wins by 1,
Then that was what it was.
Don't forget to show your card off.
No, I will do.
Your score.
Thank you, Looney.
It wasn't Looney. It was Adam L.
I thought Adam L is Looney.
Oh, he might be.
Lovely.
You use different icons and different names.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
I keep it simple.
And TS does say 4 in total feels like a lot to score 1 glory, which is true.
That is true, yeah. It is third, however. But yes, okay. Right, so it's your third, isn't it?
It's my
Is it your
third,
yeah. So you've turned over and
Yeah, I'm just going to focus.
All right.
I'm going to switch things up and just draw 2.
Interesting. I did not see that coming.
And the other.
I thought he was going to go and club someone in the face. Oh, did either of you have more than 20 cards or 13 glory objectives?
22 cards and 12 objectives.
22 and 13.
Definitely feels like there's more room for that now.
Definitely more power cards, especially for you.
Yeah.
Especially when you're like,
So I'll draw 4, please, thank you, and then I'll do the focus and yeah.
There's also that by the numbers. I don't know if you've got that card.
No, I haven't got that one.
That's the
I did consider it, but I don't need it.
every objective.
much.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's the if you're holding. Yeah, draw a card for every objective you hold. Which for some, if you're like gits and stuff, they can be quite tasty.
You get to a point though where you end it with a handful of objectives, and you haven't got the glory, and then you've got to ditch them in the power phase just to get some more.
There is that.
So you don't want too many cards.
I have nothing in the power step.
Okay.
And I will try and smash
Who are you going to attack?
whoever that is.
Razak.
Yeah.
I'm going to countercharge.
Okay. Nice.
Count charge.
So that just okay. Right.
That's after your move.
Okay.
Immediately after a friendly fighter is picked to be the target of attack, pick another friendly fighter, push that fighter up to 3 hexes. The push must end adjacent to the attacker.
Okay. So
Kagra's back.
it's
Backstreet's
just
back.
2 hammers and two damage onto Razak. Completely.
Good shot. Yeah. If you can't hit the tray, you deserve to miss now.
Critical failure.
Oh, completely failed. But
Yeah, that's because you missed the tray.
I can use immediately after making attack. For a damage for any fight, he's not damaged. I can't use it.
No.
Can't use it. He's not damaged.
You're not
So
having a nice day. I mean,
Completely missed. Well, I'm doing all right.
You're not hurting enough.
No, it's exactly. There's not enough. There's not enough pain going on here. So do I do that? Well, you've still got a go left, haven't you? But
Yeah,
you
I do.
haven't charged there, have you?
No.
So you can't hit him in the face
No.
with. Shit. Sorry, do you mind if I
Here we go.
play this card on? I misread it. Do you mind if I play this card on him before I have that turn?
Oh, all right, okay.
Sorry. I thought it was right. I thought it was the last action step. Oh, no, it is. No, it's my last action step. I thought it was just the last action step of the battle round, but it's my last action step. Pick an adjacent enemy fighter that is not vulnerable, inflict 1 damage on the fighter, then roll an attack dice on a hammer, discard the card. Do you mind if I play that?
No, go for it.
I thought I was going to play it now.
I think I did that in our game as well.
Yeah, you did the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. And I shall do it onto Kagra.
Yeah.
Inflict 1 damage on. Oh, she hasn't taken any damage. Mind you, no, they both take. So I inflict it on Kagra, which will also score me predictably and score this immediately after an ability on a friendly Rack and Ruin card. Inflicts damage on an enemy fighter holding a treasure token. And then I have to roll a dice, and if I get a hammer, I discard Rock Splitting Tree.
So you've had 4 turns now, haven't you?
Yes, that was a wrong dice.
That's nice. Although it was a shield, which is a hammer.
Okay, well we did that earlier, so I should take it off.
And has anyone played Spearhead recently, or did we all get bored of that mode?
We just haven't got the time to do both.
We pick
Have we?
up a power card.
Sorry?
Why are you picking up a power card?
Objective, I scored
Was
predictable
that
end.
objective?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it must have been the green screen. Maybe
Okay.
red.
Okay. Oh, that could be a problem. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that phased.
Okay. Because you asked me earlier, did I show off my power cards?
Yeah.
No, objectives, that must
Made
be
the green
right.
screen blue.
Ooh. There's always a colour that clashes.
Okay, so I then have nothing.
Sadly, Adamel, no
Oh, do I?
spearhead recently, but it's just too
Actually,
many things to do.
I also have nothing.
I am actually going to play something. Sorry, I'm going to play Commanding Stride and just push him back to there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. I've got nothing.
Okay. It's your final turn.
Yeah, so what are the options for core actions? Can I just pass and do nothing?
I
think
you
you
can draw
can.
a card.
And just draw a card?
You can just draw a card.
Yeah, you can
don't
because
have
it's
to-
focusing, but
Yeah.
you don't have to throw anything away.
Yeah, exactly. You can draw up. You can discard any number, and then you can draw.
That
one,
many.
you can discard
But if you need to do a core action, then I'm not sure that you can.
other than just discarding one and picking one.
Is that a core action?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
focus,
that's
isn't
fine.
it?
It is a
Yeah.
core action. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah.
I'll just do that then.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine.
Well, I feel a bit silly for commanding Stride away now.
Yep.
You're going to the clash, aren't you, John?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Well,
When is it?
Robin and I are. It's February 9th.
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, so I went first, didn't I?
Is that
I mean, that's how
no?
much I knew about it.
Yeah.
When is it?
Well, isn't it?
I knew there was one after Christmas, but no. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've scored Stay Close because there were no fighters in edge hexes for 2.
Yep.
Living on the Edge, score
Yep.
this in an phase of vulnerable friendly fighter is in enemy territory.
Yep.
That's old Glizette over there. And Fields of Blood because 4 or more fighters are damaged and or slain.
Yeah, well done. How much?
5.
5. Yeah, you're running away with it at the moment. I score Hold Treasure Token 3 or 4, and I've got 4. Hold Treasure Token 1 or 2, and Loaded for Bear, so just for 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I've only got 1 objective left. Maybe I should have more objective cards.
There you go.
I think.
I haven't drawn any surges, you see.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
that's
kind
that's
of.
a nightmare.
I'm really kind of
I
stuck.
drew mine early.
I've had one surge.
Oh, I drew mine. Yeah, I drew mine early. But the surges are easier to score now. So if you draw them, you score them.
Yeah.
And,
so I've had 1 surge so far, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh, that's great, isn't it?"
So I wonder whether that's. But I have had a game where I did have 13 and I didn't draw them, and then it's really hard, as you're discovering.
Yeah, if you don't get them out, then you're proper stuffed. And you did both discard all of your cards at the start, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I was happy with what I've
Yeah.
drawn, but
Not so much now.
yeah, not too much. No.
No, that's one too many. Sorry.
Okay, I'm just going to put Great Strength onto Razik.
All my upgrades have come out now.
Good time for it.
Well, yeah.
Great Strength onto Razik. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got 1 more I can put on somebody. Oh, I'll put Duelist on Razik as well. That's 11. That's lovely. I'm going to discard that because I can't use it anyway. Oh, and I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up onto the
Wow.
3rd one. So Zosh has got 3 dodge.
Okay.
That's quite fun for her.
I think I'll be going after her.
Keep
Try it
it.
if you want.
Keep that. 1, 2, and
It's going to be very, very hard for me to kill anybody.
oh my god!
Still not got any surges.
Well, you must have by now.
Did you put any in?
I found 1.
Hey! You must have, what have you got, 5 left?
Yeah, I know what the 4 at the bottom are now. Yeah. Yeah, that's holding me back a little.
Did you shuffle them?
Yeah, shuffle them back out of the order, back out of mixed order into.
Back into normal.
These are the surges and these are the the others, yeah. Go me, well done. This, totally useless.
Okay. Well, mine still has use, but nobody's injured. But I could use.
No, my Kagwa's Ravager's big card. My wall scroll, I've used everything off it, so just don't really care.
Don't need that anymore.
Yeah. That one's going to be a pain to score. Okay. Okay. Right then.
Right then.
Crit.
Oh, that's going to be hard to beat.
Oh, sorry.
Does he put that on the crit count or not?
No, we don't.
No, I don't think so. No. Okay, so you get to go first if you want to.
Get to go first.
Whoever lost gets a card.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, you need to show off your cards as well.
Oh yeah, I'll do that now then.
Right,
We've got one objective.
Definitely feels like the surges are more manageable in this version.
Yeah.
So if you can get them out in a decent sequence.
Yeah, well I scored 2 in the first round. Really luckily because he set one up on this edge.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. Goodbye, Glissette.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
There you go. Objectives look red on the green screen. Well, there you go.
Okay,
What do the power cards look
here's
like?
my objective.
What do the power cards look like?
The power cards.
Oh, they look red too.
Okay. Okay, so we had to think about that, didn't we? I guess for it's only live, it's a problem, isn't it? Yeah.
People probably work a lot out.
Yeah.
Don't think much of this green screen when everything's red.
Kagwa's going to chew.
She's going to chew.
I mean, you've said that you've had a bad time with it, John. It is 11 to 10. So
It is 11 to 10. It's more that.
I've
No, it's not 10.
I've got
Robin's on
I've
16
got
because he's
16.
just not
No,
pressed
he's
the
just
button a million times.
Sorry.
Robin.
Sorry, I'm not used to you do it.
I know.
I just turn up and look pretty.
And we have to do that one as well.
You
Yeah.
have to start putting your weight
Right.
around here now, aren't you?
Oh, I can't pull that hard.
Ho ho.
I haven't been able to pull it all for years. Unless it's something in the back. I pull that all the time. Wolf and Gaz made the same joke, time for a blue screen.
Blue
Wasn't actually a joke for me. I was just thinking, it might be.
But it might not be for him either, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just don't know what else that would throw out afterwards.
The yellows go green
At
or something.
least your orange dice still work.
It's true. I haven't used them. But,
Right, and Kagwa's going to charge 1, 2, 3 to there.
hello, Kagwa.
Okay. And I'm going to play Savage Blow as well.
Ooh, savage.
That's the worst kind.
Okay.
What was that? Is that? Give a no.
Double sports, well, surrounded as it is now, count as successes as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
You do that at the pick a weapon stage.
Yeah, players immediately after you pick a weapon as part of the attack. So
Okay, okay.
pick one of my weapons, and that's what I'm going to do. Two hammers.
Let's say
Only
you
a
were-
crit
you
will
were
save me.
surrounded.
Oh, I good one. That will save me. But crit, I did get a crit.
Okay.
But you were surrounded, so.
I didn't mean
No.
save me. But,
So it's -1 damage then, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's only
but
caused 2 damage on you.
hang on, no, because you got.
Counter Robin.
Hang on, because you got. What did you get? A hammer and a.
You
Two
got
hammers.
Oh, 2 hammers. That was it. Sorry. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
So
the
yeah.
single assist counts. doesn't
No,
it?
because it's double
No,
assist.
double assist.
Oh, is it just?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
double assist.
so-
So you injured me. How much?
I normally would cause 3, so I've caused 2 on you.
You've caused 2. That
Yeah.
does inspire me, I think, because there are now 4 fighters damaged.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
If there are more damaged fighters than there are after the action step, if there are more, so I'm now inspired.
Inspired. That's where you realise that inspiring does absolutely nothing.
It probably does, but
It gives Vassadat 3 hammers.
oh,
Well, I'd say that's a bit cheeky.
It's a bit annoying. Right,
Anything in the power step?
nothing from me.
I'm going to play healing potion to heal 1 on Vassal.
Yep.
And I'm also going to put Great Fortitude on him.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
And I will. Oh, actually, he's gone up to 4. I'm going to put. No, not that one. I'm going to put Accurate onto Slake Slash.
Pageant don't seem that bad to me, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
The pageant don't seem that bad. They seem a lot better than they used to be.
Yeah, they are. And I'm going to put Unstoppable on Glisette when she's vulnerable, which she is. Each time 1 damage is inflicted to her, on her, reduce it to 0.
Okay.
And then for my first, I will charge with Slake Slash to there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 4 swords with single assists, 2 damage, and I can re-roll.
Nice.
Wow! So I can re-roll 1 dice. I completely missed.
Wow.
Nice.
You rolled 5 dice and got
Oh, no successes. Well, that was good. With single assists as well. That's just...
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind. That was the play, but it didn't work. Oh, hang on. No, because he's still not damaged. I've got this. If you roll no successes, you can re-roll a dice, but you have to. They have to be injured,
Oh.
and I keep forgetting.
Did you want to serve up tea, Robin, by the way?
Not really. No, we could do. Yes. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I can.
Is that all
Right.
Just all down there.
Anything from you in the
completely
power
forgot about tea.
phase?
No, I have nothing.
Okay, I'm going to play Violent Blast.
What's that do?
I pick a stagger hex, that one. Push each fighter within 1 hex of that stag hex, 1 hex.
Oh, I can't see what's going to happen
There
now.
you go.
Okay.
Come here, you.
I'm going to play Drown in Pain and give each damaged friendly fighter a guard token. I can only use it once per game. So she gets a guard token and he gets a guard token.
It's very good, isn't it?
That's one of their warband.
Yes, that's one of their... Yeah.
Tasty.
Oh, hang on a minute. I can also... I've just realised, uses the power step, push each damaged friendly fighter 1 hex. I can only use this once per game, so I'll just push her away that way. There we go.
Fair enough.
In fact, I should push her directly away. No, I'll push her away from that stagger hex. And then I haven't got any.
I think it was 1.
That's me. Thank you, darling. Off camera, that probably just sounds like you're having a piss. I've got nothing else.
On camera, it's looking like that.
Ah!
There you go, John.
Thank you.
Have some tea.
Thought the thermos wasn't working very well.
Good strong stream.
This is definitely a deck which you need to play a bit more.
Yeah. Well, bear in mind, you've barely played second edition. It's-
Well, the first 2 times I had no idea what I was doing. That's all. I barely
I
had
gather,
no idea.
I didn't see it, did I? I gather the dice were somewhat horrific for you.
Well, it was more I went, oh, I use black powder.
Okay.
And Harry went, oh, I use Drom. No idea. Turns out Drom's quite good.
Black powder
and
quite
black powder's
isn't.
not that great. So that went well. The first game, Maori against Canaan's Reapers, that was good. That was close.
I quite like Maori.
That seemed quite balanced, but Drom versus black powder was not even funny.
No.
That was sad.
Quite funny to watch.
No.
Is it you?
No. Yeah. Yes, it's me.
Sorry.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll go. I've got nothing to play, so anything from you?
No.
Okay, I'll just charge to there.
Okay. I'm going to have done all that, and then she's just going to fail her save.
Yeah. Well, I've got to hit you.
Yeah.
No, 2 hammers. I have a crit,
a crit.
and I've got cleave.
Okay, so I need crit or dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get a crit,
Not the other one.
but not the other one. So how much damage is that?
2. Squashed. The unassailable won't stop it.
Well, in this fight, well, I got a crit though.
I got crit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget the cricket.
Oh yeah. Whoop-a-doo-ba-doo. Okie dokie. So she did. So that's 1 glory to you. Okay. So
And I'm going to play. Brute momentum.
what does that do?
This fighter cannot be driven back while they have any charge tokens.
That's this one here.
No.
On him.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to put duelist onto Vasilek. Ooh.
I've got that.
Yeah, I quite like it. I'm not sure I need it very much, but I might as well play it. And then for my second, I'll try and attack you with Vasilek. So it's 3 hammers. Oh, he has got Grievous. It's 3 hammers, 3 damage.
Blimey.
3 hammers.
3 hammers. 2 crits. Crits only reduce it by 1, don't they?
Yeah.
Even if you've got 2.
Yeah.
Can't stop it then.
Basically, however many, it's whoever rolled the most.
Crits, yeah.
That's not going to stop it anyway.
So-
Kagwa's done. 2.
2.
Oh, and I get a load more glory back, don't I?
You do.
It's exciting.
How much glory does Robin get?
2 more.
Oh, I'm 3 clear card sleeves away from having sleeved everything.
Oh,
That's so annoying.
I think that. Have you looked in there?
I'm going to have a look.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Right. That was crutch.
What about your crotch?
That was my crotch. Oh, well, I'm going to use the duelist thingy just to. Mind you, you've got a range attack, haven't you?
Yeah.
And he's charged already.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just stay there.
3 clear sleeves.
Yeah. I can't catch you, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't catch you. It's a bit annoying. It's because all the surges are there. You just
Yeah.
can't get to them.
Well, not without dumping everything you've got.
Yeah. But
And that's
even
it.
then,
And then you only have 1 turn to score.
you haven't got the actions to do it, so it's not, even then, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying, that. Anything from you?
No, I'm done.
My third?
Yeah.
Isengard.
Okay. I'm just going to focus and draw 2 power cards. I can get rid of Great Speed and draw 2 power cards.
Don't forget to shoot one more.
Oh yeah.
You can only ditch one objective, can't you, when you focus?
No, you can ditch any number.
You can ditch any
You
number.
can ditch it, yeah.
It's just you draw 1 additional power card,
Okay.
not 1 additional objective.
Can I play both of those at once?
Yeah, because it's basically, they said if you have multiple things that take up the same surge, you just choose the order in which you play them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's got a lot of things on him.
Yeah, he's alright. I mean, it's a bit pointless now. He's not doing very much.
Has he got great fortitude on him?
Yep.
Okay, so he's unkillable,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. And she's got 4 wounds as well, so she's
Unless you've
unkillable.
got bazooka.
So she's unkillable. And she's rolling 3 dodge on guard. No, 3 shields. on
3
guard.
dodge on guard.
3 dodge on guard.
Yeah.
And he's
2.
2 shields.
2 shields.
Okay.
They're both quite tough.
I don't actually need a successful attack. It occurs to me. I just need to roll a crit.
Anything from you?
No.
My Yeah, my 4th then.
Yeah.
Yeah. My 4th, I'm going to focus and get rid of Perfect Cut, which I've held a deep knee, and Slow Advance.
Perfect Cut's a horrible card.
Well, I thought it might be alright with, with things like Cleave hanging around. And you go,
Yeah. But yeah, it's probably better with Cleave. I had it, and you think, oh, I'm going to score this, and then you inspire your fighters, and suddenly it's even harder to score.
Yeah.
it's just, honestly. That's so bloody annoying, those two.
You're talking about me and Robin.
No, it's just the two.
Those two are so annoying.
Well, they are at that point, aren't they? Those two.
I didn't see what you had, sorry, I didn't look at it.
Right, I'm not going to take too long about this for my 4th.
Because it'd have been easy.
Unless you've got
It's like ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Unless you've got something to play.
What have we got? 12. Yeah, I'm just going to play Hold the Line.
What does that do?
I
mean, I can't push you.
Can't push me.
Okay, I don't really want to,
Right.
but I will charge to there. Okay, well, before and then I'm going to play immediately after I pick a weapons. I'm going to pick his Vasilak's weapon. There's 3 hammers, but I've got Vicious Intent. Play this immediately after I pick a melee weapon. Add 1 attack dice for that attack. If they're undamaged, which she is, I get plus 2 dice. So that's plus 2 dice. And then I'm also going to play Determined Effort, which is another plus 1. So that's plus 3 dice.
Yeah, but so you've got more than 4 dice now.
I've got 6 dice. I've already done that once. I've already done that once. I'm fishing for a crit.
Hey,
Got a crit and 2 hammers.
Yeah, I've got a card that says you have to reroll the crits.
That would be quite a good card, actually.
So what is it? Crit and
2 hammers.
2 hammers. Crit and 2
Triple
hammers.
crit. Go out the way you came in.
2 crits at least would...
They all stop it.
Oh dear. Oh, is that 3 successes?
Yeah.
There's a tie.
That's
you can't
impressive.
push back 'cause you played the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but I got a crit, which is so that allows me to score critical effort.
Yeah. I'm kind of,
So I got up to 19.
just annoyed.
I know I've got no cards left, so
Yeah.
I've used every single. Well, I have got some left, but I have got no card in my hand whatsoever.
So my end phase,
Yeah,
I score Supremacy.
well, I had a feeling you might be doing that.
And I don't score the 2 I've just picked up, which is Aggressive Defender and Sidestep. And what did I have left? Collateral damage.
Do you not score an aggressive defender when I
No.
attack you?
No. Immediately after a friendly fighter's attack, if the attack was
Oh, I
holding a treasure
see.
token.
Okay.
If I'd have drawn that before I killed Gladiator,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is...
And this
Chasm.
one here, score immediately after your opponent's action step if a friendly fighter with a move token holds a treasure token in enemy territory, or if it has a charge
could have
token.
got that
But I'm
easily.
not. Yeah, but I'm not on your.
No.
But if I'd have known about it, I
You
could've-
could, yeah, exactly. You could have
Yeah.
wandered
But I
over.
pulled those where it's like, oh, turn to go. So that was annoying. Yeah, so it's Supremacy.
Cool.
Yeah. Not much else I could do.
Well, when you've not got... When you're just not getting your surges out,
No.
that's a death knell, I think.
Collateral damage scores immediately after your Cataclysm tracker is move 1 step on.
Yeah.
Kill Kagra, thanks very much, I get that one. Unassailable scores immediately after a friendly fighter's attack. An enemy fighter's attack if a friendly fighter holding a treasure token was a target with that attack. I mean, basically,
If you'd had that now, you'd.
any of my sort of surges at the end are okay. They're all buried in there. So
Yeah. I think it'd have been quite close then.
yeah, well, it was already. I mean, it was 19 to 15,
Yeah, that's pretty close.
and I had 4 surges at the end, and
Yeah.
I got rid of a couple of bits, but close.
But you did score, because you both scored 8 in the first round.
Yeah.
So you did score quite a bit very first round, and it just sort of started to choke
Didn't
up.
you?
I just didn't have the
You didn't
surges.
draw into surges.
You started going through the surges. I was a bit
Yeah.
like,
The only thing that didn't really work for me is I didn't draw into very many of my Rack of Ruin cards, so I couldn't get them at the right. I could have. There's one to ping her off, but I couldn't. Oh, I didn't do any damage to her.
The
Did I?
problem I had with these was holding the objectives meant I had to just basically waste actions just to sit on them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the problem where, because a lot of the fighters don't have more than range 1 attacks, I think.
Yeah, they're all range 1, basically.
So,
Well,
only
Kagra's
one
range 2, but
so is she?
she's range 2 and she's inspired. But it's only 1 damage, who cares? You're not.
Well,
Sorry, it's 2 damage because she's got Grievous, but still.
I think it's because you like you say, you have to waste actions to jump on objectives. So I think getting that range 2 or range 3 attack, you then, even if you're only doing 1 damage, being able to charge onto an objective and make an attack is really handy still.
Well, I had
Char has just joined us.
in round 2, I drew 3 1 glory end phases,
Yeah, painful.
and 2 of those were hold objectives 1 or 2.
I'm
and
not sure I
hold
like
3
those.
or 4.
I don't take those when I do it with Sentinels, but I haven't.
The thing is, I scored them, so I did get the 3.
Yeah, but they make you
Yeah.
play. I think they can make you play out of position.
But you get them early on. It's exactly what you're trying to do anyway.
Well, true.
So
It
that's
depends on whether you've got the shenanigans.
Yeah.
If you do have only range 1 attacks, then it can, like you say, can force you to end up going into areas.
But I
where
have
you don't
got-
necessarily
I
want
have got violent blast for 1 push, counter charge, swap things up, which helps me to choose the right one, sidestep, extra mile, confusion. There's a good chance I can get onto them.
Yeah, you did get onto them well, and just left me thinking, well, there's not much point me even trying to get on them. In fact, I couldn't because I couldn't attack you and get on the other ones.
Yeah. But yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't tick through the glory fast enough with the lack of surges, which is a bit
I
annoying.
think because you can get rid of, and you did get rid of your opening objectives, the chances of you not getting 1 surge is quite small. And not
Yeah, I
2
mean,
surge,
I
but
think that was just a bad day for that
and
deck.
it's
Yeah.
really unfortunate when you've got the last 4 decks in your hand. In the last 4 cards in your deck are all surge cards. That's like, well, I'm just screwed.
Yeah, yeah.
Regardless, it doesn't make a difference.
It just happens sometimes, doesn't it? And
Yeah,
like your
exactly.
stuff. That's where the best of 3 comes in.
Yeah, and that is the only problem with them moving to a best of 1 format in their Warhammer Worlds and
Yeah.
clashes and
Although we
stuff like
started it. So.
that. Yeah. But I guess the thing should be that you should be able to cope well enough with at least 1 loss on your record, because you know nobody can guarantee they're going to get the cards out and they want it all the time. So
Well, I had that at the last tournament where my Lady Harris just didn't draw at all. It was awful. And I was literally sitting there
Sorry
going,
about that.
I was literally sitting there going, I can't do this. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I couldn't draw anything.
Yeah, that does happen. And I suppose the argument will be, well, you.
That was the same. I didn't get my surges,
Yeah.
so I just stood there going, okay, so I haven't got
Yeah.
any of the Lady
It's a
Harris.
little bit better now because focusing is a little bit more
Yeah.
reliable.
Yeah.
But
And the extra drawing of cards.
but you
in
still
there.
have to bin.
Lady
You still
Harris
have
is
to
not
bin
getting a
them.
lot of love in the chat though.
Well,
No.
They were good.
They were very, very good at the end. At the end of the at the end of the game. At the end of the when I say well, actually
Version 1.
when version 1 finished, they were very
The
good. They,
game.
no,
my
they were very strong.
2024 warband, they were.
They were very strong.
It's nice to see though that both Kagras and Dread Pageant there, 2 warbands definitely left behind a bit in the previous game, both seem to hold up quite nicely.
And I mean, it was only 4 different, and I had 5 surges remaining, so it was pretty close.
It was
actually.
very close. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wouldn't
know-
have taken much to get through those.
And I know Robin didn't quite get what he wanted out early on, because you didn't get to wound. It was like 2 people dead. You didn't get to.
Didn't do
spread a
any.
lot
Yeah, I
of
couldn't
wounds
do.
around.
No.
Yeah.
But you did get to inspire
Yeah.
at the end of round 2 somewhere, or
I was perhaps silly charging Vasiliak and killing.
Right at the beginning of round 3.
oh right.
Should have possibly just gone straight after
Yeah.
Glacet with Kagro. Pulled Kagro back, killed Glacet, hopefully, and then.
There's definitely, it depends on the warband you're up against. Sometimes it's not worth the charge, because it's just, you're like, oh, if I'm going to grab objectives or whatever it is,
Yeah.
there's just no point, unless it's going to score you an objective.
Yeah.
by
With
charging onto
with
it.
hindsight, you possibly should have focused and then tried to get
Yeah.
That's true.
your objectives out, and then
Yeah.
then you could.
Well, I
have done
thought
stuff.
you was going to kill.
Then you could have done stuff.
What I didn't want you to do is kill Kagro before I could do anything,
Right,
and
yeah.
then leave me with 2 fighters. I
Yes.
needed 2 on the objectives to get supremacy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I couldn't do anything. I thought if I just run forward and try and do something. But you rolled a crit, saved. Oh, it was 7-7 in the end, the crits.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because you were like 6-0 up or something.
Yeah,
You rolled loads. Your first 4 rolls were pretty much all crits.
Yeah, it was 5 dice, 4 crits, or
Yeah,
something stupid.
It was
wasn't it?
mental.
That was pretty
But
good.
it did level out. So.
Yeah.
But I do think that you can. I think one of the games we played, you had 8 and I had 4, and it was still a very close game.
Yeah, the crits don't
They're
matter in
not-
the
they're
same way.
not
do
as-
They don't do
No.
this quite the same.
They are a bit more confusing though.
Yeah, well, somebody said about I forgot in the.
Yeah.
They are that much more
I
confusing.
thought I think it's partly because your brain immediately goes, oh, I got a crit, that's great. Oh, actually, no, it's not as great.
no.
Why is it not as great? I can't quite remember. But then I always forget to do the damage reduction.
For me, it's what does it now do, as opposed to it just wins. I was
Yes,
like, okay.
yeah.
Now it's like, well, I've got that. What does it mean?
It's a bit more subtle.
Yeah.
There's that kind of there's the 2 levels of measuring. It's not only how many successes did you each have, it's also how many crits.
Yes,
did you
especially
roll.
when there's multiple dice and there's like somebody's rolled 2 successes and 1 crit and somebody else has rolled 2 crits or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and especially then if you've got on your card, it says crit
Yeah,
Grievous.
yeah.
So I've got that as well, but you've got
Yeah, you get the hang of it fairly easily, I think. But yeah, until you've got a few games under your belt, the muscle memory for crits is still there, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I've rolled a crit, I win. Oh wait, no, what's going on? You've rolled a shield, I've rolled a crit. How come you did this as a tie? That's not.
oh,
I think I scored every objective, but I must have done.
You did.
I think it's 15, and then
You did, you
I
went
killed
through
2
all
of
of
your
them.
fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you went through all
I
of your
didn't throw
objectives
anyway.
Annabelle's
quite
asking,
quickly as well.
Are there any warbands you didn't think you'd like but ended up loving
No,
in V2?
no, I
I
don't.
thought vampires were worse than they turned out to be. I was quite pleasantly surprised that they weren't as bad, although they need.
I haven't played enough yet. I mean, the headsmen I don't like. I have an irrational dislike for them. They might be great to play. I haven't tried it.
They suffer from the same fate as like Moloch for me, because it's all about the big guy. If the big guy dies, you're probably screwed. If the big guy gets his upgrade, you're probably screwed.
Well, for me, they're just ghosts, so I want to use them for that. But I don't want to use the thorns because I'm not convinced Horde is a good idea in this edition.
No,
yet.
I'm not sure it is.
I think Horde's pretty poor in this edition.
It's tricky at the minute because aggro is in a much stronger place, I think, right now. So I'd like to see another take and hold deck come out that really complements Horde players.
It needs one, doesn't it? Because we've got 2 aggro decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the problem one is Plunder and Pillage, which is a nice deck you can score, but as soon as you start doing it, you stagger, and then your weak
Yeah.
fighters just get absolutely mauled. And
Yeah,
like,
I think
wanna do
did. I
that?
use that in the Grimwatch game. No, I didn't. I used
Probably.
Sentinels and.
But it
No,
does,
no,
have,
yeah,
it does
I
have some
can't
very easy cards to score, though. It's just like
Yeah.
flip treasure tokens or flip counters 3 times. Like, okay, well, I can score that after like 2 acts.
Yeah, but you can. But then your low wound fighter is not vulnerable,
it's staggered.
but
Yeah.
staggered.
But you keep doing it with the same one. It's like they're no more staggered than they were.
Yeah, but
so.
you can't.
That one has to be
I'd
3
just kill
different.
them.
Has to
No,
be
there's
3
one of them
different.
you just have to flip
Okay.
token 3
Oh,
times.
yeah,
It's one of the
yes,
synergies.
yes. You can do. You
One
can
of
leave
the
somebody at the
end
back.
phase ones is flip 3 different ones, or flip the one that your opponent had in the previous round.
Yes, yeah. I think that one's not too bad to score. 'Cause
Yeah.
you've got the 2
Actually,
different
maybe I
ways.
should try the thorns. I was just thinking because with the thorns, the other thing they've got, they might be.
You get a lot more assists as well with them.
Yeah,
because
but
if
you do,
Get, if you get a thorn, if you get a fighter with a charge counter next to somebody, then they count as surrounding.
But the other one about the thorns, that is also there's 7 of them, which means it's a minimum of 7 activations to kill all of them.
Yeah.
So that's your first one, and each one comes with 2 dodge to start with.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually,
You're
I
unlikely
don't
to
think
lose
they
them
all do.
all.
I think the little ones are just 1 dodge.
no,
until
they're
they
2 dodge.
expire.
They're 2 dodge.
Okay.
Are they?
I think, yeah.
You're
I think it was one
unlikely
of the weird things that I noticed about them. It made them particularly good, where they were 2 dodge, and then you could get the assist. It was actually quite easy to defend them.
I think another good thing about them is that they're not dependent on Varklav for the push.
Varklav could push though, couldn't he?
No, the ability they have doesn't need Varklav to be alive, I think.
Can they just do it now?
I think they just do it once a round.
Okay.
But it's only push 2 fighters, but
Right.
However, they cause literally no damage. There's no damage coming out of them.
I remember being terrified of the Everhanged when they first came out.
They're like 1. I think each of them causes 1.
Right.
But the minions do, and then the 3 decent ones, they're okay. The Everhand causes 2, but they're not. You can't be aiming to kill too much with them. It's like it's going to be
There's some
opportunistic.
nice things. They've got the one use ability, one per game to give somebody cleave and ensnare. They've got endless malice, which you can use immediately after a friendly fight's failed attack to get another attack in. There's the Stare of Death is a really nice one. Use this in your power step, pick an enemy fighter within 2 hexes of a friendly fighter, and that fighter cannot charge in the next turn.
Surely they go. Surely they don't need to use the stairs.
Yeah. So you can stop somebody if
They're
they're
not
a 4 fighter warband, or even a 3 fighter warband, getting their 4 charges off in a round sometimes.
Yeah.
So that could be handy.
Yes.
I think what they really do well with is you can jump on objectives, 2 dodge. You can use the push to get them onto objectives. Go 2 dodge, guard with some supports, and then
They're hard to kill.
They're hard to kill.
And you're on the objectives.
and
as
you're
well.
on the objectives,
Yeah.
and they're not being pushed very easily.
Because there's no cards that move objectives yet, are there? There's some that swap them over.
You can swap them.
Yeah,
I've got one.
But there's
Usually
no.
I think it's unheld objectives, isn't it, to swap treasure tokens?
It might be, but even
Yeah.
that doesn't help you.
No, it just
But there are
swaps
none.
the
You can't whip one out from underneath somebody
No, there's
at
none
the
of that.
moment.
Well, the other one you could do, of course, with the ghosts and just.
There's no earthquake.
You
No.
could move the 2 dodge fighter onto an objective, flip it, score, and then you also get cover. So
Yeah. Yes, the cover
I mean,
offsets the
possibly the
stagger
thorns have
slightly.
got something in them.
Right. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Everybody else is
We're
gone.
doing a deep
Yeah.
dive on the
Some people
on the
out there.
thorns.
There's some people out there.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing, John. I
Thank you.
enjoyed that. That was
No, I lost. It's rubbish. Hate this new edition. It's because of the card art. It's rubbish. And
How'd
what
you-
else can I moan about? And the board. I don't like it.
rubbish board.
You want to show the other side of the board?
And the hexes.
Oh, yeah,
are
I can
too
do, yeah, yeah.
And the hexes are too small.
Is that what the problem was?
Yeah. What else?
I
can I moan
love your
about?
Ravagers. They're beautifully painted as
Oh, thank
ever.
you. Oh, we got a little.
I might try the
John's
Ravagers
got a
myself.
Christmas jumper.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah,
This
it's
side I
cool.
think's a little bit brighter than the other side.
It is.
Um,
Does it? How does it on camera? How
It's
does
quite
it work?
cool
Yeah.
because you can also see because there's like a stone effect going diagonally across the board. There's big flagstones.
Oh, I see. Yes, I think I've never
Yeah,
noticed that
yeah.
before.
And I've never noticed that
No.
because the white lines are very, very prominent on the
Yeah.
actual board and it kind of blurs it. But on
Yeah.
this one, it's immediately visible. On
I
the
do
screen.
like it. I also, do you know what else I like about it? Because it is a little bit rougher. You don't knock things around as much.
Yeah,
The heck.
and if
These-
you are rolling dice on it, they're
Don't
obviously
clatter.
softer. There's
Yeah.
no clattering noises.
Yeah, I
It
do like
definitely looks
things.
better on screen. I think it's not as shiny,
Right.
which is always good because shiny is a pain in the ass to get rid
Yeah,
of.
Yes.
I like that.
What if you halve it? If you put half of that on half the board.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, I was just looking. I was thinking about these flagstones. Actually, really prominent now. You've mentioned them, but I don't think I've ever noticed them.
Alright. I do prefer the darker look of it.
Yeah, it's much brighter on the
Hmm.
screen as well. Even though there's no glare because
I'm just going to kick the teapot over.
Luckily I shut it. But
Yes.
there's no glare on it. But the white is definitely the hexes are definitely more visible on this.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's very good.
Anybody who wants one, you can do what John and Char did, and you can basically email Urban Mats and say, you did this for someone else, can I have a copy? And they'll just go, yeah.
Nice.
So it was about 50 something euros, came to about 50 something pounds, and it came via UPS, I think, and was here within a week.
Yules.
Just about. So
No,
definitely
it's really nice.
That's very nice.
no fraying, because I think it's a bit noticeable on your board, Robin, on the middle bit when you open it. That the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
card's
I
starting to
Yes, it frays in the middle.
mind the model.
Right, yeah, mine's Arsha.
Yeah,
I did stick it back
the
down.
most fragile of all of
I
them.
did stick it back down, so that might be the wrong side. But yeah,
Yeah.
it started to peel in the.
I think it's because it's got two bare edges on
Yeah.
it.
Can't remember which side it was now, but yes, I had to stick it down. I think it was that side.
Yeah, it's because the cardboard's bare on two edges, whereas on the
Yeah.
other board they were only bare along
A
one
cardboard
edge.
bear.
I would like another board with another arrangement because otherwise it's just. I just would.
I can't say I've noticed.
I don't mind. They're not being.
Bit
I never used to like the arrangement part of the game. I know people go, "Oh, it deepens the strategy," but I just don't care. I just want to play the game. I'm not bothered about the board.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that's my own personal thing.
I've not missed it since it's gone. Really.
No.
No, I don't mean the. But I would like that to be more than just two options. I quite like one more board with two more sides. Gives you four options, so that potentially I'm not always on the the same side? Is it 2 block textures or is it not 2 block textures? Basically, that's the option.
Right,
at the moment.
yeah. I don't know. Again, in the same way as when I play chess, I don't think, I really want is a 12 by 12 board in this game. I just play on the board that it is. That's my opinion. But
yeah, I've not thought about it too much. It's just one of those things that if they were to bring out another board, I'd be like, oh, another board, and I'd buy it straight away. But at the same time, I'm probably not missing board selection very much.
no, I don't feel like it's.
How have you found the
They're easy,
sort of
you
stagger
can see them
hexes
there,
and the
just
block
right
textures?
there.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
I like that there are no lethal hexes because I just found the lethal hexes didn't really do anything in the other game, especially after they took out guys like calculated risk.
yeah,
It's like literally you can, unless you very rarely needed them,
yeah,
and you could play around them
Yeah.
all the time.
yeah.
It's quite nice having a bit of stagger there, and I did fall into it this week. So you know, I think because it's when it was lethal, you really made sure you didn't go anywhere near it.
Stagger, you're not so bothered.
When the stagger, you're not so bothered. What the only interesting one is if you play with the block text side,
Yeah,
and you've got snirk. You can put snirk there, and you can't get around without taking
you
damage.
could put Thunderic there as well and do the same.
Yeah. So
Does he have the same thing?
do you ever see?
Yeah, Thunderic.
Is that put,
Once
was
he's activated, I think
right.
he sits there, and if you move within 1 hex of him, then he's a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Because if you get driven into him, then you get hurt.
Oh, nice.
So-
Yeah, he's quite good. You could actually put him here as well.
Right.
That'd be quite good.
Yeah, I've not really looked at Thunder. That might be a good.
Because he's quite an interesting one. If he's there, then you don't want to go there because you'll
Yeah.
get hurt. So then you're kind of looking, oh, do
Yeah.
I... So then this gets in the way. Do I want to run through the stagger in order to get around here? Well, no, possibly
All
not.
the way around the block text.
And then by that time you've run
But
out
that
of
game
move.
you played against the Git Snurk, it was a problem. Sorry, when you played the Git
John.
Snurk.
Yeah.
John used Thunderix, didn't
Yeah.
he, recently in
It's
tournament?
a reasonable amount.
Did all right, I think.
It's a
3-2,
reasonable
I
amount.
think.
3-2, wasn't it? He had a bit of a nightmare against
Drum.
James,
Yeah.
didn't he?
I don't know.
Was third in the world
Was it?
championship.
Yeah, didn't
I
you?
was
Did,
gonna
It
say.
seems reasonable.
did you
Yeah.
drum him?
No, I think
No.
the drumming
Oh,
was
wasn't
when he was testing it out at home.
Okay, fair enough. Right,
There we go.
are we signing off?
Nico says he played the rivals yesterday with new decks. He played with the older warbands, and his opponent played with the new warbands. And he got his house handed to him twice. Who were you playing, Nico? What warband did you play? But yes, once you find that out, we could probably call it a night there. Murphy's Law, as we're just saying, right, it's time to wrap up. We've now got 20 people back again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are they still on? Must be a new game.
I phoned up ages ago. Mickey Bell says that he's also struggling to remember that those are not lethal hexes, they're stagger
Yeah.
hexes.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
For,
Shame that you put them in red.
yeah, or why didn't they put? I suppose they wouldn't want to mess up the ball, but they could have just put a little stagger token in it. Like
Oh, that doesn't look nice. That
no,
never
not
looked
an
nice.
actual token, but the
No,
little
but
symbol
I hated
was
that.
fine.
That
Did you?
was
Oh, I didn't
awful,
mind
yeah.
that. I didn't mind that.
Yeah, I liked it when they had sort of the blue or the red, or you could have had a
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
I suppose then the problem with green and red is someone's colourblind, so they can't tell the
No,
difference.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Nico said he had Thundrix and the Electro Boys. I've not seen the Electro Boys to know
No.
if they're in.
Yeah, I nearly brought those. I considered them because
Yeah.
I've never used them. I thought,
I've got no idea how. I've not even looked at their war scroll. There's just too many. I've just.
I think my limit of fighters is 4. I've decided.
Four.
Apart from the Grimwatch.
I quite like the idea of 5 fight. I think I like 4 fighter warbands, but I'm wondering if 5 might have been quite good there.
Well, if you'd had an extra Ravager, that would have been quite good.
Yeah, 'cause they're all pretty tough, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they
One
are,
more
they
Ravager
are
would have been
quite-
amazing.
They are quite hard to kill.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. When you get to 4-fight warbands, it's actually quite often very hard to kill them,
Hmm.
and you've really got to try hard.
Yeah.
It's not like in the first version of the game where quite often in a 4-fight warband someone would be dead after a couple of activations because you'd just be slapping up
Yeah.
how much damage. Now it's a lot less damage, but when you do kill someone, it's 2 glory or 3 glory rather than.
Yeah, these guys are interesting because you killed the 2 easy to kill ones. But
But they're not as easy as these two because they're 3 now. So in the past, you just
Yeah,
walk up to
true.
whatever and just knock them over.
But then that only gave you 2 glory.
You know, Glissette would always go, I'm on guard, and you go, there's 1 crit, whatever.
Although there was a build where she could be practically invulnerable.
Yeah, but you just go, there's a crit. Oh,
Yeah.
all right then.
That was usually what would happen to me. Yeah, I'm rolling 3 defense dice. Oh, well, I've got a crit success.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, fair
Oh,
enough,
so
fair
battles in
enough.
this cover with guard. Crit.
That is true.
Right.
Double crit. There we go. That's brilliant, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to say good night.
Good
Time
night.
to say good night. Yes, thanks you everyone. We'll
1915,
see you in the new year, I guess. Everybody have a lovely Christmas / holiday season, whatever you're up to. And yeah, we'll be back in 2025. Weird.
Yeah, quarter of a century in.
Oh, well, that's just wrong.
That's just wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bye.